So for my final short speech, I thought I would discuss something that I have kind of picked up on a lot throughout the past 3 years. For the past 3 years, my boyfriend and I started this Nintendo collection. We refurbish old Nintendos, we customize them, we collect old video games, controllers, box Nintendos, whatever. But here at my house, I don't have nearly as much as we have at his house. I kind of just have our duplicate stuff, and he has our more valuable single stuff. So I won't be able to show you any of that today, sadly, but I can discuss some of my Nintendo knowledge I picked up within the past 3 years. We started collecting Nintendo back when our first Christmas. I wanted to get him something really nice that he would like for Christmas, and all he ever talked about was like the original Nintendo, playing Super Mario Bros. Whatever with his friend Fonzie. And you wouldn't believe how hard one of those things are to find when you're actually looking for them. But I eventually picked up on where you get them, and then our collection just started coming. We now have over, 30 of these things, not even boxed. We have so many different variations of the box sets. The rarest one you can find is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one. We've only ever seen that once, and sadly we did not spend the $800 on it. But it's a really neat box set. So, for the basics, everyone's, knows the Mario Brothers. This one's boxed, of course. I have other ones that aren't. But this is not the one with Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. We do not have that one boxed, actually. But this is the basic Mario Brothers. Then we have the Super Mario Bros. 2. Now, most people don't know this, but this actually is not the original Super Mario Bros. 2. The original Super Mario Bros. 2 was only recently released in Japan, and they thought it was too hard for Americans, so we got our own version, which this version is. The other version is called the New Levels or something. Right now, I should know this. I've totally forgot to look it up, but you can actually buy it on the All-Stars game for Super Nintendo, but if you want it boxed, I actually know a guy that has two of them boxed. One totally brand new, one that's not. But they are very rare and very, very valuable. Everyone wants that. Then, you have your Super Mario Bros. 3. This one, even though it's really easy to find, even easy to find boxed, it's actually really a valuable game to even give to somebody because everybody wants Super Mario Bros. 3. So with the games, you have Dr. Mario, which is like Tetris, which I even have Tetris boxed. Here, like I said, our collection at his house is a lot more, but you have your Gold Zelda and the sequel, which is over there in my cabinet. And then one of my favorites is Punch-Out! And they all have codes that can get you to actually fight Mike Tyson. I actually fought him longer than my boyfriend's ever fought him. Anyway, go into that with some of the controllers. You have your basic power pad. There's also a very valuable game worth thousands and thousands of Nintendo called Stadium Events that have their own kind of power pad. It's green. Be sure to look for those. And then you have your more rare Rob, but this is actually our fourth one of these. Like I said, we collect like crazy. But this guy works with Gyromite, and normally he has hands and he picks up the pieces. This one's in the process of being rebuilt and fixed up. But if you're going to be looking to fix a Nintendo, you will want, of course, the console. These ones don't have the screws that are like normal Super Nintendo or Wii's where you need the actual screws. A basic screwdriver works for this one. But inside the Nintendos, they have one of these. This is called a 72 pin connector. This is actually where all the Nintendos go wrong. If you have one of these, you're off good fixing your Nintendo. All you do is really you clean it. I mean, if you want to use the same one, as long as these pins are still intact, but you can easily fix those pins too. You're fine. So basically, that was it. The rarest game my boyfriend and I probably own is a game called Snow Brothers. It was actually given to me by a friend of mine. who bought it for $30 from a friend. Now the funny thing about that was the stores were only offering them, I think, $15 for the game, but the game is actually worth about $500, give or take. It depends on what time and who's hunting, but it's probably the rarest game we have that I got for free just because one of my friends loves me. But we collect majority. We probably have over 650 different titles, which about 130 of them are complete with box, like the manual, the box, the sleeve. And then we have about 10 boxed, actually no, I think we're up to 18 boxed Nintendos now. And we have tons, we collect everything. Nintendo, we love it. But anyway, I thought I would give you a quick, short speech on Nintendo and my collection. Thank you.